Hi everybody, Sunny Bonani, welcome to my channel. Uh guys, I can't even do my greetings today because I'm really just sad. I'm really sad. Guys, I look like this because ngiphuma emngcwabeni and I just came in ngabuka episode ka usencane lengane and then I just had to do this video manje while I have my thoughts and my feelings enginawo ngale episode lena. So if it's the first time you come to watch our video lana ku channel yethu, welcome. Igama lami nguNtando Mdletshe and normally on this channel siyasibuke sifunde incwadi ezibhalwe ngolimi lwethu size la sizoyixoxa into esuke sifundile siyixoxela laba abanqina ukufunda nalaba abangenasikhathi ukuthi bayifunde incwadi. Siyaphinda futhi sibuka ama reality shows ethu ala eMzansi bese senza the same siza la sizokhuluma ngawo lawo ma reality shows. And tonight we just watched episode ka Isencane Lengane. I think it was episode 14 today, guys. Like I said earlier, this episode made me sad. You know why it made me sad? Is because I have a suspicion that Thando is in a worse situation than they are showing us. Umoja Love. I really feel like that. I feel like something is going on here. And khona into eyenzekayo so much so ukuthi baze badecide lokhuzana ama-producers to get ubaba kaThando noma kaThando to initiate some kind of a rescue for uThando. And angazi guys ukuthi nina nithole yiphi feeling after nibukele le show. I have a really bad feeling that something more is going on, and I think that ama-episodes that we've seen la usiyacela asuke ekhona laphaya noLundi, I think usuke buyele just to film. I think usuke buyele because basuke bemtshelile ukuthi you know we are shooting abuye ngaleso sikhathi. I have a suspicion ukuthi ulona usiyacela uhlala eThekwini and he's possibly being abusive to uThando. I'm not saying ukuthi physically or anything like that, but izinto ezimentionwe lana might possibly be indication yokuthi we are dealing with some kind of abuse lana. And it really would be sad if some of these things are happening in the presence of our producers, Umoja Love, and all that they can do is go find ubaba kaThando, who is just crazy about being on camera, and you can see he just gets overly excited ngokuba on camera. And uma kaThando nayo engazi ukuthi for so long why abengabe active in rescuing ingane yakhe laphayana. Guys, I'm gonna try and be objective mang present le show, but it's very hard because it's emotional for me, because ngifile ngathi khona eyenzekayo abangasitsheli yona la kuMoja Love. So namhlanje as it starts vele kwavela i-conversation kaMakaThando bendobaba kaThando uMakaThando somewhere eNanda vele ithe mayivela leya ndawo sesashendlini ukuthi okay, it looks like indawo esiyaziyo ngoba ilapha yangasedamini. And yeah, it was nice to see that area being shown on TV and kule show. Usenanda and they are meeting. It was a beautiful scenery laphayana. It's showing umngeni, or should I say idamu, amahlathi laphayana, you know, asenanda. It was really nice to see that area. So they are meeting laphayana bazohlangana. Kungazi ukuthi uMakaThando ufonela ubaba kaThando because she wanted to discuss something mayelana noThando. So bayahlangana ke bayakhuluma. So, but show my qala, they did go back a little bit to give us a background. I guess they wanted us to understand the conversation kaMakaThando no Baba kaThando, what is it based on? Because bathe ubuyele move to a time when uBaba kaThando had that very aggressive conversation with usiyacela bathi ukusikhombisa ama-snippets lapho, baphinda basikhombisa futhi uMakaThando nake ekhuluma noThando when uThando was expressing ukuthi yena akasamthandi usiyacela, usiyapretenda nje because ulinda ukuthi aqede ama-exams. Okay, so bayamitha ke lana uThemnkosi ubaba kalona kaThando noMakaThando bayamitha laphayana, so bazokhuluma. Obviously they had things to discuss zabo bobabili even before ba discuss uThando. and uyabuza uMakathando ukuthi why would you just go uyosihlaza like phakathi kwabantu on national TV udemanda inkomo that you yourself were not able to ukuthi uzikhokhe? How can ucabanga ukuthi wena uzoya on national TV ufike ukuthi umuntu akahlawule ube wena ungazange uhlawule? Hey guys, I have an issue with ubaba kaThando. I have an issue with ubaba mina who lives his whole life engayazi ingane yakhe ukuthi idlani, igqokani, ifunda kanjani, ihleli kanjani la ihleli khona, base ithi sindala seyi on TV bese thi yena usefuna ukubuya manje all of a sudden azohlawula, usefuna ukudlala irole yokuba ubaba, usefuna ukuhlawulisa abakhwenyana abathile lana abafice sebekhona. That's why I supported mina usiyacela kuleya conversation that he had. Yes, usiyacela ukuhlaza, but kuleya conversation he made good points ukuthi ubani wena to come and demand inkomo. So uMakathando ubuza the same thing ukuthi how can you demand a cow when you yourself ekhaya mabese bafuna inkomo for ukuthi uzohlawula, wena unqabile ukuthi ukhokhe inkomo because esikhathini sokuthi ukhokhe inkomo ababeyifuna ekhaya, you decided ukuthi ungi-embarrass mina on TV uzongihlaza and tell abantu ukuthi mina ngangeyona intombi ngenkathi ulokhu uzuhlangana nami futhi ukhulumelani ngami kanjalo on TV. Why are you allowing even your family ukuthi bakhulume kanjalo? Ubuntombi bami buhlanganaphi nomkhulu bakho, no baba bakho, no auntie bakho, no gogo bakho kini? I think uMakathando really had a good point. I would feel so disrespected ukuthi umuntu after I raised ingane, ngikhulisa ingane ngingedwa ungekho wena, and then masubuya wena you think you have a right ukuthi uzosho bekufanele ngabe baba kaThando pays whatever umndeni kaMakathando wants, but he feels ukuthi he has a right still ukuthi negotiate, he has a right still to tell them ukuthi yena wafica uMakathando engeyona intombi. Yes, wamfica engeyona intombi, but kuseyikhulisile ingane yakho yazaba na 18 ungekho. Don't you think you deserve ukuthi they deserve ukuthi uyikhokhe leyo nkomo ngisho ukuthi wangeyona intombi, ngoba nayi phela intombi ke manje sekukhulisele yona ungekho wena usemazweni. I understand the thinking about Baba Thando. So they get through that conversation and it gets heated a little bit because it was disrespectful and it was embarrassing actually ukuthi uzosihlaza and say ukuthi ene ufuna inkomo that you were yourself didn't want to pay mabeyifuna ekhaya. Uyasho kubaba Thando in justifying that Baba Thando uthi no, it's not really that I wanted inkomo mina. Usiyacela could have come to me and said, listen, I hear you, but angizokhokha inkomo, I just want to apologize to you. I don't think ukuthi ene really at the time when he was demanding inkomo that was his thinking. I think after that episode naye was buka on TV wabona ukuthi he acted really like a fool. And Makathando uma say mention lento now we realize ukuthi you know what, vele I don't have a leg to stand on in terms of demanding indaba yenkomo kubantu when it comes to Thando. So he's changing ilokhuzana now. He la emikhona usayashintsha usethi no, it's not really ukuthi I wanted inkomo phela. He could have just apologized, but mhlambe ke he's genuine, but mina I felt like no, he's not genuine. Uyashintsha because uyabona ukuthi he made a fool of himself. But they get over that ukuthi benze lawo ma discussions about their relationship because reason uMakathando embizile Baba Thando ukuthi ufuna ukudiscuss uThando. Ukhala uyambuza ubaba Thando ukuthi okay, so ukhala ngani when it comes to Thando? Uthi no, into engikhala ngayo iyodwa ukuthi uThando akatholakali when I try to call her. At the only time engikwazi ukuthi ngimthole ngayo is when I call ifoni kaBaba uDlamuka. That's when ngimthola khona. And unokusho uThando ukuthi usiyacela uthatha ifoni yakhe ahambe nayo aye eThekwini. Uthi sometimes uhamba for over a month engekho ekhaya ehambe nefoni kaThando. And uyasho nawo Baba Thando ukuthi angazi kuba bathanda ukuthi le information uyithatha apho ukuthi usiyacela uhleze lahlekelwa amafoni and akakwazi nokubhala elokhuzeni efonini, so akazi ukuthi ifoni usuke eyenzani. so uyasho ukuthi mengabe semthola kuThando from ifone kaBabudlamuka usuke engasound right, and at times she has expressed ukuthi uyahlukumezeka and she really wants to come back home, nanokuthi esikoleni usezoqeda exam, so mayiqeda exam ufuna ukuthi abuyele ekhaya. And ba discuss ukuthi I guess they're looking at options ukuthi do they have a right ukuthi baye kaDlamuka bayomlanda uThando if they as ama parents kaThando, and kune issue ukuthi abakaDlamuka phela they did pay ilobola for uThando, so are they going to allow them ukuthi bamthathe uThando or not na. But uma uThando seems consent and ufuna ukuthi island ingane yakhe. One thing I noticed ngoma Thando, depending on ilokhuzana position ye camera, I felt like she looks pregnant, and then I was like, did she gain weight or not? And then at the end I think she did say something about the fact that she naye usazala and she might ingane yakhe will be coming soon, so basically uzobe ethola ingane kanye noThando. But uyasho lana ukuthi she doesn't mind ukuthi ayiphathe ingane kaThando ngoba uzwile ukuthi uThando ukhulelwe, angamphathela ingane ukuthi uThando abuyele esikoleni akanayo inkinga lapho, and ufuna nje ukuthi aphume kulesa simo lesa siyacela. I think leyo nto mawibuka njena ungayicabangisisi into makasiyacela benobaba kasiyacela, it feels like really is genuinely concerned parents and they are concerned about their child who is possibly getting being in a possible abusive situation that they are not sure of, but they want to rescue umntanabo. So if we book and and it's a basic thing, but if we book if you go back to season 1, guys, there's a thing with some seasons did because baqale benza ilokhuzana ishow there was titled isizwe samadlamuka, bathi masebenza isencane lengane bese beyibiza season 2, but besishintshile igama so kunokungidida. But the first season, le season ababesikhombisa ngayo uThando ezokucelwa, when they asked uMathando, which I never understood because uMathando is very young naye akashadile, ukuthi are you okay with uThando ukuthi ashade? She said ukuthi yeah, I'm okay with ukuthi ashade because vele uma ngabe umyeka unqaba ukuthi ashade vele bavele bakhulelwa abantwana. She had approved ukuthi uThando alokhuzeni ashade, indaba ukuthi uThando agane, indaba ukuthi ashade. I never understood ilokhuzana position that woman to allow umntana ukuthi ashade at such a young age, and angazama ukumconvince otherwise. I didn't see any efforts from her side trying to convince uThando ukuthi angashade. But now she presents a picture ukuthi yena she never wanted uThando ukuthi ashade. So angazi kahle mina, I just feel like kuyangidida lawo kongoma kaThando. There is uMakaThando bese kuzoba ubaba kaThando. Ubaba kaThando has not been there empilweni kaThando until now uThando when she's on TV, and ukuba on TV comes with ilokhuzana ukuba nemali. So it makes me question ukuthi lama parents, are they really concerned about ingane yabo, or are they wanting her back now because obviously she's making money from the show? And if obviously uThando ezobuya zohlala noma wakhe, imali kaThando uzobe espenda noma wakhe, and noma wakhe if a volunteer ukuthi uzophatha ingane kaThando, is she really volunteering ukuthi uzophatha ingane kaThando because ufuna ukuvikela ingane yakhe from a possible abusive situation, or ufuna ukuthi ingane yakhe ibe la so that money from the show izomsiza naye? Because mawumbuka uMakaThando akabuke njengomuntu who's well off, who's doing well when it just financially, I think. So nginalawo ma suspicions ubaba kaThando nje clearly mina I feel like he's an opportunist. He wants to be on TV, he gets excited about being on camera, and I think everybody now wants a piece of uThando for possibly imali le anayo. So ngiyawa question ama intentions abo. I want somebody that genuinely wants to help uThando, that genuinely wants to rescue uThando from that situation. However, I question ukuthi uMakaThando benobaba kaThando, are they the right people for that? uMakaThando was there when that decision was made ukuthi le ngane lezi shot and she didn't do nothing about it. Why does she want to do something about it now? So I question that, is she genuine? Ubaba kaThando, we cannot even talk about him because he wasn't even there. Ubuke ngoba ingane yakhe eseyibone kwi-TV wabuya ezoyirecognize ingane yakhe zingane yakhe. It sounds like he's an opportunist naye himself. So I don't know, angikho sure ngalama parents laba, but ke they make a decision ukuthi benze phone call to babudlamuka so bayafona and badecide ukuthi bafuna ukuthi ngoba ngalesikhathi bemfonela babudlamuka abamthola uThando badecide ukuthi hayi fanelayo makaThando ayokhuluma lapha yakadlamuka athola ukuthi ingane ihleli kanjani athola ukuthi khona impossibility ukuthi bangabuya yini nayo ingane but ngeke bamforce uThando ukuthi aphume emshadweni wakhe but bazomnika ioption ukuthi listen we are here should you decide ukuthi uyashiya emshadweni wakhe we are here we are going to help you however if ufuna ukuhlala emshadweni wakho at the same time akuzoba right kwena uzoqhubeka ukuthi ube kule situation le abusive guys so it really depends ukuthi ubabuka kanjani umakaThando nobaba kaThando I'm skeptical about them even though everything that they're saying the right things as parents but because of the past of their past ngenza ukuthi ngiba question so umakaThando goes ke now uya lapha yana kadlamuka there was a time when umakaThando said ukuthi yena she never goes to baba kadlamuka lapha yakadlamuka because akamthandi ubaba dlamuka and she gets there guys it's always said when you see ubaba dlamuka because really he doesn't look like himself even umakaThando was saying ukuthi yazi kusaid ukumbona because he's not himself he's not the energetic babudlamuka that we know but judging from the previous the few past episodes I think he looked better but he's still talking very slow he's still using a wheelchair I feel like umlenze wakhe bese subone ngathi uvuvukele ngathi umkhulu ngathi usunciphile manje so I'm hoping ukuthi vele our prayers are being answered and that he is getting better so they have a conversation about uThando but usiyacela uyabuza ukuthi mayisuke ehambile usuke entshelile yini ukuthi udlamuka says ukuthi hayi nami ngeke ngibone sekuyinyanje ukuthi usehambile uya angitshela ufika la umakaThando ebuza khona ukuthi awusho babudlamuka uma ngabe uThando ngathi nje usafuna ukushaya umoya ukuthi ahambe la ekhaya ngoba phela naye akajabulile ungavuma yini ukuthi ahambe and babudlamuka uthi kungamane kulokhuze kubuye inkomo zakhe guys if I had money I would ask for babudlamuka's bank account ngimkhokhela inkomo zakhe ngithi nazi babudlamuka Thando you can go home ngoba ngempela how do we expect this young woman to stay in an abusive situation because of leza inkomo ezifew ezacile esayibona zikhokhwa ngosizini 1 I mean really now but it's like that's a belief kababudlamuka ukuthi if uThando ehamba ethi uyoshaya umoya kubo then inkomo azibuyi but uyahluleka ukuthi atshele indodana yakhe ukuthi listen ngathatha inkomo zami ngayolanda unkosikazi ukuthi azohlala nawe la ekhaya so hlala la ekhaya musa ukushiya unkosikazi yedwa lana at some point ungena umamncane ke ka lokhuzana kasiyacela lo abangazwani naye uMashange uyabuza ke la umakaThando ukuthi uyakhuluma yini nawe uThando ukakutshele yini ukuthi ufila kanjani nanokuthi unjani so uyasho Mashange ukuthi ya uyakhuluma nathi and siyakwazi ukuthi simadvise ngaleyo ndlela esingam-advise ngayo uyasho ke la umakaThando ukuthi manje ngoba uThando is in a possible abusive situation ngathi lana uyahlukumezeka sizokwenza njani ngaleyo situation uthi babudlamuka hayi it doesn't matter ngoba it's not like umhlukumeza physical akamshayi so uright like hi uright khona uMashange bazomnakekela it's a sad thing ukuthi sometimes asikwazi ukungena kwi-TV nje sishaya umuntu ngempama see on the other side of the screen because I wanted to scream when he said that honestly I do understand ukuthi kwi-generation kababudlamuka he might not see ukuthi any abuse doesn't just come when it happens physically sometimes I mean if someone takes your phone guys the way that you communicate nabantu ifoni yakhe iyona ukwazi ukufonela umuntu uthi listen a friend I need to talk yazi angikho right let's meet senze njani ufonela uma wakho ma angikho right ngiyagula she's pregnant futhi there are emergencies if she has an emergency which are the things umakaThando bekhuluma ngazo ukuthi uThando let's say une emergency njoba ifoni ihleli lapha kusiyacela uzokwenza njani you know uzofonela bani kanjani ulala nobani she was checking on those things ulala nobani endlini ukhulela ulala nobani abasikhombisanga uThando and I wish in this episode and I wish they had done that because me seeing her would have given me that break it would have been like okay she's fine That's why I feel like something is going on. Angazi ukuthi nina nifila kanjani. Nina niyibukile le episode. I feel like something is going on. We didn't see her in this. Uma kaThando ube solundi kadlamuka, but we did not see uThando thina on this episode. Something is going on with uThando possibly, and it makes me sad because I don't feel like it's something positive that is going on. I wish we could have seen her just to know that she's okay, but I feel like um I don't know if there's a point even with Umoja Love continuing with this show, because if they're not going to do something drastic to help Thando and to rescue her from this marriage or from this situation, angazi, we just watching the suffering of Thando on every episode, and I do not like it. I really don't like it. So angazi ukuthi ene next episode izobe iquketheni, but today it was bebesitshela nje ukuthi Thando is in a possible is in a situation that is possibly emhlukumezayo, and I did not like that. We did not see anything ngoMato. I am so glad we didn't see uSiyacela. He wasn't home anyway, so I don't want to see him when he's anyway and he's not home. Angizoke ngafuna ukumbona mina personal, angazi nina mhlawumbe niyafisa ukuthi nimbone, kodwa ngiyafisa ukuthi ngabe ngimbonile uThando. Guys, there was the episode namhlanje. I'm interested to know what do you think about it? What do you think about the situation kaThando? A lot of people are getting irritated with her because, you know what, she should just walk out. If she's not going to walk out, we're not going to keep feeling sorry for her. What how do you feel about it? So today, and also please don't forget to tell me what do you think about uThando, ubaba kaThando benoma kaThando. And thank you so much ukuthi nibuke le video yami, ningaphumi kuyona ningayilikanga. Share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers. Nginithanda kakhulu.